Chip stocks rising this morning after that upbeat report from Micron. Joining us right now to break it down for us is Dan Ives, Managing Director at Wedbush Securities. Dan, you've always been a bull. Does this make you even more bullish?
Oh, it's exactly the news you need to see. I mean, this vacuum of sort of Fed Omicron worries, fundamentally what we saw from Micron, that's bullish for chip sector, data center plays, not just NVIDIA, AMD, but I think broader across tech. And this is something that's important because I think as ultimately the chip shortage starts to moderate into the first half of the year, it's going to remove a major dark cloud over tech stocks. You're a bull, you wake up this morning, the Micron news, that's what you need, especially after some white knuckle a few days here.
You just said the chip shortage would lighten up in the first half of 2022. That's not what we are always hearing from those in the tech industry, many of whom talk about the second half of 22. They talk about the first half of 23. What do you think it really is?
I mean, all of our checks are showing a clear moderation. I mean, not just when I look at auto plays, tech names, even when I look at 5G plays, we'll start to see that moderate February, March, significant moderation second half. But I think supply starts to be more balanced with demand. That's important because that continues to be the biggest risk across the tech sector that we've seen. And I think that starts to moderate. I don't think the street's factoring that in, but more and more the breadcrumbs you're seeing from the chip sector are bullish. And that's important going into next year. It's part of why we believe tech stocks are up another 25% going into next year.
You just said the words 5G, and for many years, up until basically 12 months ago, or maybe 18 months ago when the pandemic began, we used to talk about this sort of great migration over to 5G and how that was going to change the entire landscape. And we haven't really talked about that much. Is that because it's not really happening?
Well, I think the build out is just starting. I mean, if you look Verizon, AT&T, especially in the U.S., we're just starting to see that called first, second inning. But when you look at iPhone 12, iPhone 13, and just more and more from a capacity perspective, I think 5G, from the application to the ecosystem, that's going to be a big focus as we go into 2022, 2023. And it speaks to what we're seeing. I think it's a fourth industrial revolution going on. And that's why in tech, when you look at 5G, AI, you look at cloud and cybersecurity, these are just massive themes. We expect another $2 trillion to be spent, which is why, as much as it's been a macro worry here, we think that tech stocks, the winners, continue to move higher across those subsectors.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.